Christina, I'm just texting you to let you know that Darius will be staying over tonight. That's fine with you, right?
Oh, really? That's totally fine. Is everything okay at home? It's a bit unusual to get a text from you in the middle of the day.
Yeah, everything's fine. I just had a little mishap while cooking and cut my finger.
Oh no! Are you okay? That must have been painful.
Oh, it's nothing serious, just a minor cut.
That's a relief. But please be more careful next time.
I'll keep that in mind. And guess what? As soon as I texted Darius about it, he rushed home. I told him it was nothing to worry about, but he insisted on helping me out. He even helped me put on a Band-Aid.
That's really sweet of him. Considering we live an hour away from you guys, he must really care about his mom.
He sure does. He's always been caring since he was little. As his mom, it makes me proud to see him grow into such a gentleman.
He truly is a gentleman. I'm lucky to be married to someone who cares so much about his family. Anyway, I should get back to work now. Take care of your finger.
Wait, that's it?
Excuse me?
You don't seem too concerned about me getting hurt.
But you said...
And yes, Darius came over to help, but what about you? You don't expect me to do all the housework with an injured finger, do you? I can't even cook because my finger hurts so much.
But you said it was just a small cut, and Darius is there with you.
So what?
He can take care of things at home. If you need me there, I'll come as soon as I finish work. I just didn't want to impose since you've been wanting some space lately.
That's not true at all. I cut my finger while cooking and still have the house to clean and laundry to do. Plus, we have guests coming over tomorrow, so the house needs to be spotless.
So you need someone to clean up and do the laundry?
That's not what I meant. If you don't want to come over, that's your choice, but remember, it's always good to show respect to your in-laws by being there when they need help. Not that I'm forcing you or anything.
All right, I get it. I'll come over after work.
Great! And could you pick up some groceries on your way here? I'll send you a list of things we need.
Sure thing. I'll stop by the supermarket on my way.
And once you're done with everything, feel free to head home. No need for you to stay overnight.
Wait, so once I'm done with everything, you're just going to send me off?
Oh, Christina, don't make it sound like that.
Just kidding. But it would be nice if I could stay the night since it'll be late by the time everything is done and it's been a long day at work for me too.
It's only an hour drive back home from here, Christina. You won't be staying overnight here.
What? Why not?
Because Darius and I have some catching up to do.
Are you saying that you don't want me around? I can just stay in a different room while you guys catch up.
That's not the point, Christina. You get to spend every day with Darius. I haven't seen him since last week. I miss him. He misses me too. We need some alone time together, okay?
It's only been a week since the last time you saw him. He visits you almost every weekend.
What is your problem? I just want to spend time with Darius. Is it so wrong to want some alone time with my sweet son?
Fine. I understand. I'll leave after I cook dinner.
And after you do the dishes and laundry. Don't forget.
Right. See you later.
Hi, Christina. Guess what? I've got some thrilling news to share.
What's up?
Darius has landed a new job.
What? A new job? Did he quit his old one?
Yes, indeed. He's embarking on a new journey from next Monday. I'm over the moon for him. It's such a proud moment to see my son taking this leap in his life.
He never mentioned anything about this to me. I thought he was quite content with his work. Why would he quit?
Oh, isn't it wonderful? I'm so proud of him for venturing into something new.
Something new? You mean his job is entirely different from his previous profession? I thought he was passionate about being an engineer.
Well, he's not an engineer anymore. I'm not entirely sure what his new role is, but he mentioned that a friend invited him to join and that he gets paid per job.
What? And you didn't try to dissuade him?
Dissuade him? Why would I? I'll always support my son no matter what.
It sounds like his job is commission-based. If he works a lot, he gets paid. But if not, he won't earn much.
Okay, I don't see the issue here. If you have any concerns, feel free to discuss it with him directly.
Don't you think it's a bit risky? We don't know how well he'll perform in this new role. It could be challenging, especially since it's something new for him. Plus, the instability of income in such jobs is concerning.
Well, we can't predict that. I have faith in my boy. Why don't you show some faith in your husband and support him?
Believe me, as his wife, I want nothing more than to be happy for him and support him. But a job like that means more work hours and less stability. As a full-time employee, he won't have company benefits like insurance coverage or paid sick leave. It worries me thinking about our future. It's shocking that he didn't discuss this with me before quitting his job.
Darling, you're overthinking it. Everything will fall into place. Besides, you have a stable job too. As long as you're earning steadily, there's no need to worry about Darius.
Yes, but my income alone isn't sufficient for both of us to live comfortably. If our income decreases any further, we'll struggle to make ends meet.
If money is such a concern for you, why don't you consider getting a part-time job over the weekends?
That's impossible. When will I get time to rest? My weekends are already packed with work. There's no way I can take on another responsibility. Brittany, you're not understanding the gravity of the situation here. If Darius's income decreases, I won't be able to afford your rent.
What? You can't do that. Do you realize how much I depend on that rent to maintain my house?
Exactly. That's why we need your help in convincing him to find a more stable job. I'll talk to him too, but I know your words will carry more weight.
I can't do that, Christina. He was so thrilled while talking about his new job.
I'm sure this is just another one of his phases where he gets excited about something new, only to lose interest soon after.
How dare you talk about my son like that?
I just want him to be more pragmatic when it comes to such decisions. He's not a student anymore who can easily switch paths.
Why can't you just be a supportive wife instead of being so negative? What's the point of being married if you can't even support your own husband?
I believe I've been more than supportive.
What do you mean by that?
I've been taking care of our living expenses, even paying your rent. When Darius wanted to learn guitar, I bought him a new one. Do you know when was the last time he played it? It's been months now, and now it's just gathering dust. And remember his dream of becoming an engineer? I supported him through college, and now look what he's doing. It's hard to believe he'd give up something he worked so hard for.
How dare you say that? You should be grateful that Darius even considered marrying someone like you. It's a miracle that you're even married in the first place.
Excuse me?
Don't play dumb. He's told me everything. You come home late almost every night because of work, leaving Darius to take care of most of the housework. You're failing as a wife.
Brittany, you don't understand. Darius and I have agreed on how we manage our household chores. Since Darius works from home, he has more time to take care of the house. He knows how busy I am with work. On weekends, I take over the cooking and cleaning while he gets to rest. We believe this is a fair division of responsibilities.
Well, when I spoke to Darius, he seemed unhappy with the arrangement.
If he has any issues, he should discuss them with me instead of involving you.
Oh, well, you figure that out with him. I don't want to get caught in your marital drama. Just remember to be a good wife and support your husband, okay? Christina, I'm thinking about having my husband's second anniversary of death at our home this year.
Okay.
Can I ask you to prepare the food and catering? We're having a lot of guests this year. I'm so busy these days, I've got no time to do it.
What? You're asking me to do it? Why won't you prepare for it? It's your husband's anniversary of death.
Oh, were you talking back to me? Darius is busy with his new job. But you have time, don't you? I bet you're bored out of your mind.
I have a full-time job. I wouldn't call myself bored.
Well, I have a bunch of things to do. Okay, now you're going to help me out. Preparing for the anniversary as my daughter-in-law. You better not embarrass me in front of all my guests.
Fine, I understand. How many guests will be attending? What kind of catering do you want?
Oh, don't you understand? I'm putting you in charge so I wouldn't have to deal with all that. You need to figure it out yourself.
How am I supposed to know anything if this is my first time attending the anniversary? I don't even know who you invited last year.
Well, have you heard of the internet before? Look it up. I can't believe you're so reliant on me. I'll send you a list of guests, but you're going to have to figure out the rest by yourself, okay?
Hold on. You can't leave me to take care of everything. Where do I even begin? Brittany!
Where on earth do you think you're off to, young lady?
I'm heading out to wash this wine out of my hair, thanks to you. My dress is ruined, and so is my hair.
Honey, I did you a favor to darken the color of the dress. I told you the dress code was black, not gray.
I'm sorry, but this was the only dress I had, okay? Also, the color is dark gray. You can't even tell the difference.
Either way, you broke the rules. You just love ruining everything, don't you?
Says the one who caused a scene in front of everyone. I can't believe you do this in front of all of our guests.
What I can't believe is the way you humiliated me in front of everyone. What kind of catering service is this? How is it acceptable to have pasta at an event like this? And the flowers? Who brings roses to an anniversary of death? Are you trying to embarrass me and my husband?
Brittany, I asked you multiple times to make sure if it was all right with you. And you said you were fine with it.
Oh, I didn't think you'd get it from a cheap caterer. I was expecting it to be more fancy. Oh, I can't imagine how shocked everyone must have been.
Well, excuse me for not living up to your high standards. But that doesn't give you the right to douse me in wine. Look at my dress!
It absolutely does. You embarrassed me first, so I returned the favor. Ever heard of karma?
Have you lost your mind?
You're the one causing all this drama. This is all on you.
What are you even saying? No one complained about the food. They all loved it.
They were just being polite. You're so naive.
You just wanted an excuse to humiliate me. For your own amusement. Grow up, Brittany.
Watch your tone with me, young lady.
Enough is enough. What did I ever do to deserve this?
I'm teaching you a lesson for being an unsupportive wife to my son. Now that you're part of our family, you need to follow our rules.
What are you talking about?
Must I really spell it out for you? You were hardly a pillar of support when Darius landed his new job.
What? That's a lie. After giving it some thought, I decided to stand by my husband. I pushed him to chase his dreams.
Oh, so now you're the epitome of a supportive wife? Suddenly you're doing what's expected of you as his wife. You don't get a say in anything. You just toe the line and back your husband in whatever he chooses to do. It's that simple.
What? That doesn't sound like an equal partnership at all. It's as if I'm a puppet dancing to your absurd tunes. There's no way Darius is fine with the way you're treating me.
Oh, darling, Darius has no issues with me. Didn't you notice? He didn't come to your aid when I drenched you in wine. He didn't even follow you to the restroom. It's clear that he supports my actions. He's on my team. It seems like you're all alone. No one's here to help you. Not even your husband. How pitiful.
Well, I'm sure he has his reasons. He's probably torn about which side to choose. I know how much you mean to him, so he probably doesn't want to upset you.
Sure, keep deluding yourself with that thought, okay? Anyway, get back here now.
No, I think I need some time away. I need some fresh air to clear my head. I can't handle this anymore. I've reached my limit.
Ugh, don't be ridiculous. You don't have anywhere else to go. You have no choice but to remain our puppet for the rest of your life.
No, I refuse to accept that. I'm not your puppet, Brittany. I'm your daughter-in-law. You need to start treating me with dignity.
You don't have a say in this, sweetheart. You better abide by my rules.
Or else what, Brittany? What happens if I don't play by your rules? I don't care what you think. I'm leaving and never returning here.
How dare you? Who do you think you are? You have nowhere else to go. No one would take in someone as lowly as you. You should be thankful that we're willing to include you in our family. I'm offering you a chance here. Now get back here and apologize to all our guests for storming out in the middle of the ceremony. If not, there will be hell to pay for you.
Why should I apologize? I haven't done anything wrong. The only reason why I left in the first place is because you spilled wine all over me.
Ugh, stop being so melodramatic. Just get back here this instant.
You can't control me anymore, Brittany. I'm done with your games.
Excuse me? You'll live to regret this, young lady. Christina, pick up the phone. I've been trying to reach you for ages. What's going on?
What do you need?
Finally, you answer. I've been worried sick. You vanished without a trace. Everyone was asking about you yesterday, and I had to cover for you. It was mortifying. Where are you? You need to come home right now.
Brittany, there's no way I'm coming back. Didn't I make myself clear?
Excuse me? Your job is to listen and obey. Now you're coming home because I said so.
Brittany, it doesn't work like that. You're not the center of the universe. You're not my mother, and I can make my own decisions. I'm not coming back because I don't want to be around you anymore. I'm tired of being bossed around and treated like a doormat. Enough is enough.
How dare you speak to me like that? Remember who you're talking to.
So, if I stop being your daughter-in-law, does that mean I can speak freely?
What nonsense are you spouting now? Are you implying that you're divorcing my son? That's laughable. You wouldn't dare.
Actually, it's not a joke. In fact, I've already divorced Darius. Congratulations are in order for me. I'm no longer your daughter-in-law. I'm free from both of you.
What? Are you serious?
Well, I filed the divorce papers this morning. So, goodbye.
This is too much to take in. You never mentioned anything about a divorce before. You can't just leave like this.
Yes, Brittany, I can and I have. Didn't Darius tell you anything? It seems he loves his mommy more than his wife, since he always chooses your side over mine. So, I gave him an ultimatum. It was either you or me. And he chose to sign the divorce papers. Our marriage didn't even last a year.
What? Darius agreed to the divorce?
Well, if you want all the juicy details, why don't you ask your darling son Darius? As for me, I've got better things to do than to waste my time talking to you, like packing up Darius's stuff.
What? Why are you packing his things?
Isn't it obvious? I don't want any reminders of my ex-husband in my house.
Wait, are you kicking him out of his own house?
Oh yes, Brittany. He's no longer welcome here.
This house belongs to Darius. You have no right to kick him out. If anyone should be leaving, it's you.
What are you talking about? This house was mine to begin with, and Darius moved in after we got married. Now that we're divorced, I have every right to ask him to leave. And from this moment on, I'm cutting you off completely. I won't be paying your rent anymore.
What? You can't do that. How can you be so heartless towards your own family? I'm Darius's mother, which technically makes me your mother too.
You are delusional, Brittany. That's not how it works. Who do you think you are? It's unbelievable how self-centered you are. You should know better at your age.
I gave birth to Darius. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't have met him in the first place. You owe me. That's why you're going to continue paying my rent.
Oh, really? You gave birth to him? But can you honestly say you raised him well?
How dare you?
What kind of man expects his wife to pay his mother's rent? And he never stood up for me when you treated me like a servant. But then again, he is a mommy's boy, isn't he? He always puts his mommy first.
That's just how we are, okay? You have no right to judge us.
Oh, I'm sorry for reacting to your irrational and insane behavior. I must be crazy for standing up for myself.
You insolent. Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to a self-entitled woman who thinks the world revolves around her. I'm no longer your daughter-in-law, Brittany. You can't force your ridiculous expectations on me anymore.
How dare you? You'll regret this, young lady.
My only regret is not leaving sooner. But now I have a bright future ahead of me without having to worry about losing $1,300 every month on your rent. That money is mine to use as I please.
You're joking. You're not really gonna stop paying my rent, are you?
As I said before, Brittany, I'm no longer responsible for your rent. Now that Darius and I are divorced, I don't owe you anything.
How can this be happening?
Because we're strangers now, Brittany.
But what about my rent? If you stop paying it, I won't be able to live here.
Well then, find another way to pay for it. Like asking your son.
But Darius has his own expenses to take care of. He can't afford mine as well.
Then get a job. You're not even at retirement age yet. There must be something out there for you.
Do you realize how long it's been since I last worked? There's no way I can find a job now. The only reason I was able to stay at home all these years was because my husband was wealthy. What am I gonna do now?
Well, didn't your husband leave behind an inheritance? Why don't you live off that?
Well, I've already spent all of it.
Oh, right. Of course you would. It seems like being irresponsible runs in the family. Like mother, like son.
Excuse me? Who do you think you are judging me like that? This is all your fault. You should be the one fixing this.
How is this my fault? If you had treated me with respect, I would have stayed. But maybe not. I don't want a husband who can't cut the umbilical cord. You and Darius brought this on yourselves.
I can't believe you. How could you betray us like this?
Betrayal? Maybe you should have thought about that before treating me like a servant. You should treat people with respect, Brittany. It took me a while to realize that what you were doing to me was wrong. But now I know, and I'm standing up for myself. I deserve a better life.
But what about Darius? How could you abandon my poor boy?
He's an adult now. He'll manage.
You're kicking him out, aren't you? What is he supposed to do?
I don't know, Brittany. Maybe he'll have to live on the streets if he can't find another job. Like I said, it's not my problem. He shouldn't have quit his job without thinking of the consequences. From what I heard, he's only making $1,500 a month. He won't have any money left if he pays your rent. Oh, how tragic.
Oh, you're enjoying this, aren't you? Do you know what else you are? You're a leech that sucked all the happiness out of our lives.
I'm a leech? Look who's talking. The only despicable leech here is you. You made your daughter-in-law pay your rent for months. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Watch your mouth, young lady. Remember who you're talking to.
No, I don't need to watch my mouth anymore. In fact, you should be careful about what you say to me. You might not realize it, but the tables have turned.
What are you talking about?
Just imagine what everyone will think when they find out about how you and Darius treated me. You called me a slave and told me that I should be grateful for being allowed to live in such a terrible environment. I worked hard while you sat back and spent my money.
Well, I was just trying to teach you a lesson.
A lesson? Like when you humiliated me in front of everyone by pouring wine all over me? Did anyone cheer for your brave act? No one did. Everyone was too shocked to say anything. You don't know this, but everyone called me after the party to express their sympathy.
What?
That's right. They even told me that the catering was fine and everyone was worried about me instead. And guess what? Everyone left after I did. They didn't want anything to do with you after witnessing your behavior.
You ruined everything.
Fine, keep blaming me if it makes you feel better. But soon enough, you'll realize that no one is going to help you anymore. Goodbye, Brittany.
Wait. Look, I'm sorry for everything. We shouldn't have treated you like that. So please don't leave us.
Your apology means nothing to me now, Brittany.
Please, I'll tell Darius to find a stable job.
It doesn't matter even if he does find a new job. It won't change how I see him. As a man who always chooses his mother over his wife. Tell him that I prefer men who are independent and masculine.
Listen, he's had a change of heart. He regrets choosing me over you. Please give us another chance.
People don't change overnight, Brittany.
What are we supposed to do now? We need you.
You only need me as your personal bank. I'm sorry, but the bank is closed. No more withdrawals. Have a nice day.
No, please. I'm truly sorry for being so selfish. I promise I won't do anything to hurt you again. I'll do whatever it takes to make amends.
Well, there is one thing you could do.
What is it? Just tell me. I'll do anything.
Please disappear and never show your face again. That's all I ask. I threw Darius and his stuff out of my house. I told my parents everything that happened, and they were shocked and worried. They came to stay with me for a while in case he tried anything. But he did. He and Brittany showed up at my door several times, begging me to forgive them. They wanted me to move back in with them and help them pay their rent. They were so pathetic and clueless. It got so bad that we had to call the cops on them. I warned them that I would get a restraining order if they didn't leave me alone. Luckily, they got the message after the police talked to them. They ended up renting a crappy old apartment. Darius got a new job as an engineer, but it wasn't enough to support both of them. Brittany had to work too, as a cashier at a supermarket. Meanwhile, I got an opportunity to work in another city. I thought it was a perfect chance to start over and forget about Darius. I sold my house and left town. I didn't look back. I was ready for new adventures in a new city and a new life.